Hello everybody, welcome to LoFi TV, live here at Saddleback Studios. LoFi, which stands for the Ladies of Film and Media Industry, is a group started in 2019 by some students in the CTVR program joined by alumni. Our mission is all about creating an equal and harmonious environment among all the hardworking film, TV, and audio production students here on campus, and a platform to network, learn, and share resources. I'm your host, Vase, and we have a lot of great segments on our show here today. First, we're going to share the Welcome Party event held on campus earlier in the semester, where our community of film and media peers gathered to share their creativity. Then, we'll visit the array of workshops offered by LoFi to complement the broad strokes covered in the curriculum with a deeper dive on specifics to help in getting projects made, like crowdfunding and industry professionals from the faculty and off campus to support our industry endeavors. Then, we highlight the LoFi Fest and some of the films that have been successfully screened and clearly gained interest for the upcoming LoFi Fest in the spring. We'll wrap things up in the studio to experience a hands-on method to spike your creativity and your endomorphins. Today, with the onset of independent filmmaking and a continued increase in women joining the filmmaking workplace, more females are taking control of their content, development, pre-production, production, and post, and taking control of how to tell the stories that they want to tell. Our LoFi membership gathers the community on campus to solicit new membership from our student body and hope we can help support their creative process.
On September 15th, Saddleback College faculty and students came together to socialize at Saddleback College's Wonder Sign at LoFi, Ladies of Film and Media Industry's welcoming event. Let's get to know the team members from Megan Brittingham, the president of LoFi.
Is a long list of beautiful, amazing women, but the team members are me, T. Sorensen, Grayson Belknap, Rima Panina, Maria Mayanzet, and a new member, Ashika Doshi.
Maria Mayanzet is the faculty sponsor of LoFi, who also teaches introductory screen acting for the Theater Arts Department at Saddleback College.
I was a working actor for 30 years. I worked in film, television, and theater as well. And then I went back to school to learn how to teach what I used to do.
Naked hand. Not here. Your place? Not now.
There are many benefits to being a part of LoFi, especially for those who wish to join the film industry.
It's a great collaborative space. So we kind of talk about our ideas a lot, and it helps to boost ideas and make projects done. So I love talk with girls about my project, and I love to listen their projects, and it's all like collaborative environment. This is probably the favorite thing about LoFi.
The event provided pastries and pizza, and attendees had the opportunity to socialize with the members of LoFi.
Unfortunately, the film industry is still dominated by male filmmakers. So it is very important for us to see women being successful in the industry. The industry is trying to make it happen, but still it is behind. So we have to do everything to support the endeavor by women filmmakers to be successful.
Maria explains what encouraged the team members to pursue the creation of LoFi.
Some of the female filmmakers in the department felt that they were being somewhat overshadowed by the boys club, and they wanted their stories and their voices to be heard. So we formed this club and this collaborative organization so that women could work together on projects. So you could have a female director, a female cinematographer, a female writer, so they could tell their stories and also get extra time with the equipment. So we have workshops that the lady filmmakers can attend. We have guest speakers from the industry who come so that they can network. So these are the things that came out of a frustration that some of the ladies had of not being seen or heard and being somewhat marginalized.
I would love to have all women included and people included, and just for it to really flourish within Saddleback to make other schools want to continue this tradition.
Inspiration on how to bring your content to life includes the integral parts of your creative process and getting some additional in-depth details from our faculty and guest speakers from the industry.
For the last couple of years, Saddleback LoFi has organized a variety of student workshops. As soon as pandemic restrictions were eased in early 2021, the first workshop about Producer's Job was announced. Since then, LoFi has hosted 7 workshops and counting. The format allows a deeper dive into a variety of topics and allows attendees to ask questions.
It is important to have things like the LoFi workshops that are outside of the classroom, because classes are often broad overviews of a particular subject, and so you don't really have too much time to get into a deep dive of specifics, like, for example, crowdfunding, or looking at a real kind of study of the roles that women have had in filmmaking. I mean, that can be a whole class all on its own, so I think it's good to have shorter workshops where you can look at these topics in more depth.
Most workshops are led by Saddleback College faculty and staff, but LoFi has also had guests from outside of the college, including the Director of Membership at Film Independent, Evan Ward-Henninger, Director and Producer Sonia Machado Hines, Producer and Actor Terrence Hines, and longtime First AD Regina Gordon. Workshops are a great way to share personal experiences, and it can benefit more than just students.
I think the students are what informs me. Like, I learn, this is going to sound corny, but I learn so much all the time. I don't think that will never stop till the day I walk out of here.
LoFi workshops serve several purposes. Students can find like-minded people, collaborators, and friends attending workshops. By knowing more about the topic, they can make important decisions regarding their careers.
Well, I think a lot of the topics that the LoFi workshops cover are interesting to people who want to work in creative fields, period, whether it's film and television, or if they just want to make a YouTube video for their side hustle or for something that they're really passionate about. So the LoFi workshops are nice because they're short and they're accessible, and it makes it easy for someone to jump in without committing to a whole full semester class. So it's good for people that are not in the CTVR department, or even for ones who are in the CTVR department, because again, it's a deep dive into really specific topics.
Even though Saddleback Ladies of Film and Media Industry is a club that supports female creatives, the workshops are open to anyone on campus. To learn more about upcoming workshops, please visit www.saddlebackfilmlofi.com. You can also sign up on the website to get access to past recorded workshops.
Welcome back to LoFi TV here at Saddleback Studios. I'm your host, Face. Since the onset of the Me movement, female filmmaking is on the rise, but honestly, the battle continues, and our efforts to give the much-due support to female filmmakers starts with our very own LoFi Fest, where we spotlight some of the best female-made content from our campus in a beautiful theater in Santa Ana.
Welcome to the second LoFi Film and Media Arts Festival, presented by Saddleback College's Ladies of Film and Media Industry.
Saddleback LoFi Media Art Festival aims to highlight female lead and female-driven projects. First LoFi Awards was featured in May of 2021 and went completely online with support of LoFi volunteers and CTVR staff and faculty. It was viewed more than 300 times and raised more interest in female-created content. The second ceremony in May of 2022 was at 3D Cinema in Santa Ana, and 14 projects were shown in 7 categories. Short films, TV packages, and radio shows by Saddleback female students and alumni were featured in the 300-seat cinema theater.
Be able to just get back into a theater was such a great and phenomenal experience, just to be able to share our work and just reconnect with everybody.
Showcase program includes submissions by women directors, producers, cinematographers, screenwriters, and editors. In addition to that, it is the goal of the festival to encourage production crews to include more women in decision-making positions.
What I love especially about the LoFi Film Festival, is that it provides a platform for female filmmakers, and it's such a great place to support other women and also get an idea of what we're thinking about. Because a lot of times when we're on set, there might be only like 1 to 2 girls out there, and it can be a little bit intimidating, to be honest. So it's great to just be able to come together and just support each other's work.
The next Saddleback LoFi Media Arts Festival will be held on March 12th of 2023. Stay tuned.
If you would like to know more about the LoFi Fest, please feel free to reach out to us at www.saddlebackfilmlofi.com. Now we're going to go right back to our promo and we'll be right back.
I came here because I heard that Saddleback had a really good film program. It wasn't until like a year later where I actually took a production class, and when I did, I knew that like this was the place that I was meant to go. It was such a tough class, and our teacher basically taught the class as a way to make us employable. It wasn't about just teaching you a little bit about film, it was to make sure that we were the best film makers that we could be.
This program has taught me not to limit myself, so I do want to become a director. I do want to become a writer and write like scripts for TV shows that I can express my comedy through. Here, you can just start making things, and I think that's really important.
Stress, overwhelm, insomnia, and even inspiration. You can't argue that you may have had some of these over the past months, or even the past couple of years. We are fortunate enough to have so many natural options, one of which is wellness through exercise. Today, I'll take the plunge with our very own Selena Kafinko. She's one of our faculty here at Saddleback College with the Emeritus Institute and holds a master's in kinesiology. She'll be sharing some gentle exercises to help navigate our creativity.
Physical activity has powerful effects on your mind and body. Exercise has been shown to release endorphins, reduce stress. If you want to feel better and think a little better too, then moving your body is the best thing that you can do. Be active. Being active helps us to stay healthy and happy. Find an activity that you have fun doing. Here are 5 stretches to get you started. All right, so are you ready?
Of course.
We're going to start off at the edge of our mat. Let's go ahead and step back with our right leg.
Okay.
You're on the ball of your foot. You're going to lift your heel up. Let's come up nice and big with our arms, lifting up our heart and chest. We're going to hold here. Try to sink into that stretch. Bend your knees a little bit. Try to tuck your tailbone. Do you sense a stretch on your right hip right now?
I do, yeah.
It feels good, right?
Yeah.
Let's slowly bring our arms down to the floor. Plant your arms down. We're going to lower our knee down. From here, your left arm, let's take it out to the side here. We're going to twist, open up. Now take a second to take a breath in. Take a breath out. Try to look at your left wrist. Do you feel that gentle twist?
Yeah.
Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Nice and slow. Now from here, let's plant our left hand down. You're a little bit taller than me, so what you're going to have to do is bring that left foot forward a bit. Now lengthen up our chest and see if you can push your hip back and sink into that stretch. Now what do you feel?
A stretch right here.
There you go. So we're going into this hamstring stretch. Now take a second to find your breath. You can place both hands down. Taking a breath in, taking a breath out. Nice and slow. That's awesome. Now from here, let's plant our foot down and we're gonna step together. Ready? We'll step together and let's roll up nice and tall. So the same thing we just did on this leg, let's do it on your left leg now.
All right, let's go.
Let's step back with that left side. You're on the ball of your foot. All right, so you wanna lift that heel up. So you know what we're doing, the same thing. We're gonna reach up, open up your chest. Now just see if you can settle here. Relax your shoulders, ooh, nice and strong. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Sink into that stretch. Excellent job. Now your left hand. We're gonna lower our hands down, plant your left hand, flat on the ground, drop your knee. We're gonna take a twist this way. Let's open up, twist. Now Vase, see if you can look at your right hand here. Ah, good stretch. Think about like a long arm reach. We're gonna take a breath in, take a breath out. Nice and slow. Plant your right hand back down. Let's go ahead and shift our weight into our back leg. Straighten out the right leg and see if you can pull your toe up towards you.
I can really feel that.
Yeah, right? It feels good. Now, you might be holding your breath, so take a breath in and let it out. Good way to relax, right? Let's do that one more time. We're gonna take a breath in, take a breath out. Excellent. Now from here, we're gonna plant both hands down. Let's step together again. Roll up nice and slow, stand up nice and tall. All right, now we're gonna go into the upper body. So let's go ahead and widen our stance here, nice big stance. We're gonna bring our right arm up towards the ceiling and start to reach over to your left side. Now see if you can grab your right wrist and let's start to take a nice yummy side stretch here. You're gonna feel from your rib cage down to your hip length. Now take a breath. Relax. Breathe out. Excellent job. Let's slowly lower our arms back down to the side. I'm going to stagger here so I don't hit you because I'm going to lean towards that side. That works. All right, let's reach up with our left hand nice and big. Taking our stretch, our right hand's coming to our left wrist, and let's go ahead and side bend. So with stretching, we all have our own range of motion. So if I can go a little bit more than you, try not to force it, but try to breathe into your sides. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Excellent job, Vase. All right, we're gonna lower our arms down slow and just give a gentle shake through your shoulders and your hips. Feels good, huh?
Yeah.
All right, the last stretch we're gonna do, we're gonna go into our upper body. So I want you to reach your arms long and big here, and slowly we're gonna tuck our chin, round our shoulders. I'm gonna show you sideways, you stay facing forward. Round your shoulders here and try to tuck your tailbone so you feel a stretch in your low back and in your upper back. Now take a breath in. Take a breath out. And we're going to reverse that stretch. Let's make a W. Try to drop your shoulders down and just take a moment to see how you feel. Maybe you're a little tense in your chest. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Relax. Excellent job. All right, we'll do that flow one more time.
All right.
So let's reach up our arms nice and big. Slowly round your shoulders. Give a gentle tuck to your chin down. Now find that breath again. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. What do you feel right now, Vase?
I feel a lot more relaxed.
There we go. All right, let's reverse that stretch. Open up, squeeze, and we'll hold for 3, for 2, and for 1. We'll go ahead and drop down and shake out.
Jiggle.
Yeah, shake it loose.
That was some stretch, and I can say that this is manageable even in the busiest schedules, such as my own, as your host, and it really does make a difference. And that's a wrap for today's edition of LoFi TV here at Saddleback Studios. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. My name is Vase, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
There you go.